Let me ask you something. What if your company's most valuable asset is also its biggest liability? Seriously, we're talking about all that knowledge, all those processes, the unique way you do things that's currently trapped inside the heads of you and your team. Today, we're going to show you how to take that fragile, risky knowledge and turn it into a powerful, durable, and searchable brain for your entire firm.
Here's the game plan. First, we'll talk about a hidden trap that so many successful businesses fall into, something we call the golden cage. Then, we'll get right to the solution, creating a searchable brain. After that, we're going to get practical with a simple 3-step plan to build your own. And finally, we're going to put your business to the ultimate stress test, the absence test.
So what exactly is this golden cage? Well, it's this dangerous spot a lot of successful leaders end up in without even realizing it. It's when your own success, your high revenue, actually builds an incredibly fragile business that depends entirely, and I mean entirely, on you.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? You might be pulling in massive GCI, but if the how, the secret sauce, is stuck in your brain or a key employee's brain, you are living with a huge amount of operational risk. And this isn't just some abstract risk, it is a direct path to high revenue burnout. Because the business literally cannot function without you being there doing the manual labor.
We actually have a name for this hidden cost, the fragility tax. It's the price you pay every single day for not systemizing what you know. Think about it. Every time a key person leaves and takes all that institutional knowledge with them, you pay that tax in lost time, lost money, and lost momentum. It's actively suppressing your firm's true value. Because without that institutional memory, you don't really have a platform. You just have a bunch of people working hard.
And this slide right here really lays out the two paths you can take. On the one hand, you've got this fragile model just relying on human memory. Every question, every problem funnels right back to you, creating constant bottlenecks. But on the other side, you have institutional memory, where the system itself becomes the firm's hard drive. Now that is where you find durability, scalability, and, true team empowerment.
Okay, so we've felt the pain of the golden cage. We get it. Now let's talk about the cure. We have got to shift from a model of you, the leader, doing all this manual labor to a model of systemic execution. And the tool that gets us there is what we call the firm wiki, or the searchable brain.
This is the key, right here. It's a fundamental shift in how work gets done. Instead of you personally explaining how to do every little task or having to track down some piece of lost info, your team is guided by a central system. This isn't just about being a little more efficient. It's about building a true advisory platform that has real value, completely independent of any one person.
And just look at the benefits this thing unlocks. You're not just making things run smoother. You are capturing real, sellable enterprise value. Your team becomes way more effective because they're not waiting on you for answers. And maybe most importantly, you're building a business that can actually last long after any single person has moved on.
Okay, this is where we get tangible. Theory's great, but execution is what really matters. So here it is, a simple 3-step plan you can literally use to start building your firm's searchable brain today.
Let's break this down. Step 1, just pick your tool. Don't get stuck here. Notion, Google Drive, a dedicated wiki, whatever. It doesn't matter as much as just picking one and declaring it the single source of truth. Step 2 is about getting the biggest win fast. Document your top 10 most common workflows and your escalation triggers. This gives you the biggest bang for your buck right away. And finally, step 3, you've got to document your strategy. What are your proprietary moats? What kind of business do you actively say no to? This makes your strategic vision something the whole team shares, not just a vague idea in your head.
So this table is basically your starting playbook. Your top 10 workflows, that's the DNA of how you operate day to day. Your escalation triggers, that's how you empower your team to make decisions without you holding their hand. And your proprietary moats, that is your secret sauce. By getting these documented, you're not just writing a manual, you're embedding your core strategy into the very fabric of your company.
All right, now for the moment of truth. Let's be blunt. Institutional knowledge is the difference between a sellable, enduring business and a fragile, unscalable job. To figure out which one you really have, it's time to ask yourself some tough, high-stakes questions.
Here it is, the ultimate stress test. If you were totally off the grid, no emails, no calls, for 1 month, what would happen? Would things run like a well-oiled machine, or would it be total chaos? Could a brand new hire get up to speed and become a productive team member using only your documented systems? Be brutally honest with yourself here.
This next one. It might sting a little, but it's crucial. Are you actually building a system that empowers your team, or are you secretly creating a system that revolves around you? It feels good to be the go-to person with all the answers. I get it. But being the indispensable oracle is the fastest way to kill growth and create a massive bottleneck.
And finally, the bottom line question. Is your company's high revenue a real, durable asset, or is it just a temporary illusion that vanishes the second a key person walks out the door? The answer to that question tells you everything you need to know about the real value you've created.
So, your mission is clear. Extract the knowledge out of individual minds, build the searchable brain for your entire team, and finalize the platform to create a business that is truly, finally, built to last.